Let's write a function that uses bit flags in a function parameter. First, we'll go over to Compile Explorer and take a look at setting individual bits. So let's look at setting individual bits. Since X is 0, all the bits are zeroed out. We can set X to 1 and get a binary 1. Or 2 and get a binary 2. Or 4 to get a binary 4. Or 128 to turn on the polarity bit. 255 would turn on all the bits. Now we can shift the bits in the X variable like this. So shift bit 0 from 0 to 1. And if we wanted to shift the fourth bit, we would shift bit 3. Then when we wanted to shift the polarity bit, we can shift bit 7. And we can OR them together and set multiple bits. Now we've set the first and last bit. We can also set the two center bits, which would be 3 and 4. So you get the idea. Now we can do this in shift bits, or we can do this in decimal numbers. So we can do bit 1, or bit 0, rather, give the value of 1. If we did 2, it's binary 2, 4, binary 4. We can go 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 128, or we can do it in hexadecimal. And then the last bit in the hex would be hex 80, which is 128. So you see how it works anyway. So now that we know how to use individual bits, let's go ahead and use them in a function parameter. We'll write a simple function to dump a file to the screen. So we'll take a file name and we'll take an integer for the attributes. So we need a file pointer. And a character array. We'll give this a 1K max. 1024 plus 1 for the null terminator. So if we can't open the file, then it will return false, and if we can't open the file, then it returns true. Okay, this is just a regular dump file function. Simple, anybody can do. So we'll go ahead and test it.
Oops!
So I've got the text file there. It's got 3 lines in it. So we'll compile and test. And it does everything we want except for printing a new line that we need. So we'll just tell it to print a new line at the end. Okay, now let's set these attributes. We'll give them some names. So now we can add a title, a header, a footer, all of them, none of them, whatever we want to do. So to use these, before we would print out, we would want to set the title or the header. So to print out a header, we'll say if attribute is non-zero and the header bit is set, then we'll print a line. So let's write a helper function to print that line. So now we can print the line. And then if we wanted it to print a title, if the attribute is non-zero and title bit is set, then we'll print the file name as the title. And then print a line under the title. And then after it prints out, if we want to set a footer, if attribute is non-zero and the footer bit is set, we'll print the line again. Then we'll close that file. And now we can use our attributes. So if we wanted to set a title, we can set a title. And if we wanted to add a footer to that, we can set a footer. We can change this title just to a line header. We're going to have a set a header and then a title and then a footer. So that's how you use bit flags with function parameters. Hope you liked the video.